Hi, good day, everyone. I hope you all are doing well today. I'm so excited to, conduct this session with you, and I'm also so excited that you're here today to learn how to generate the APA style using MS Word application. I'm sure many of you, before writing your assignments and, even when you're writing your assignments, you use the Microsoft Word application. So right now, I just want to show you how to also easily use the Microsoft Word application to generate your citations. And my hope is that you're able to learn from this session. And also my goal is that you're able to, find, quick tips or ways to quickly generate the APA citation and also the APA format, right? So during this session, I would not be using a PowerPoint, and so we'll just be going straight to the practicals of how to generate the APA style, right? So then I'll be using just the Microsoft Word application, right? And so again, my name is Golden, I know, and you can call me Golden. So we'll just go right straight into what we have to do today. So I'm just going to share my screen. All right. So as we all can see here, right, this is my Microsoft Word application. I have opened it, right? So then first thing first, right? Anytime you're given an assignment and your professor tells you to write in the APA format, first thing first is that you want to set up your font size, set up your font style, and set up your margins, right? And also you want to set up your line spacing, right? So as we all know, for APA style, right, the font size is 12, right? The font style, well, APA doesn't have any necessary font style, right? So what I would advise you do is, use the popular font style, right? That's Times New Roman, right? So use that. And the margin should be normal, should be the normal margin, right? And the line spacing should be double line spacing. So how do you do that? So the first thing you want to do is set that up, right? Just set it up. So you have your Microsoft Word open here, and then you should come to just click on home, your home tab here. And then once you click on the home tab, you'll actually find all these options popped out, and you come here, right, where you see 12, and then you see a font style, right? In fact, when you put your cursor on that area there, you see the word fonts appears there. So just click on, and then you just click the arrow facing down. Now this is to change the font style, right? Just click the arrow facing down. Then once you click that, click on Times New Romans, right? Times New Romans, click on it. And then go to the next font, that's the font size. And then you click on, you see a number there, there's 12 there, it's already set up on 12. The font size for APA citation, for APA style is 12. So, but then if yours is not set on 12, you can just, double click on the number and type 12, right? Or you can just click on the arrow facing down, and then you scroll down and you click on 12, right? So that's just it, right? That's all you have to do. And then the next thing you want to do, very simple, the next thing you want to do is to set your margins, right? So like I said, the margin for APA style is normal margin, right? So you just go straight to where you have your home here, and you click on layout. Right there, you see layout, just click on it, right? And then the first tab you see there, you see margins, right? So then click on the arrow facing down, right? And then scroll down, you see normal, right? So click on normal. And that's it. So you're all set, right? And then you go back to your home, click on home. Now we want to set up our line spacing, right? For the APA style, you have to use double line spacing. And then, so you just go to the indent tabs down here, and then this tab with a blue arrow facing up and down, right? You click on it, this tab right here, and then you click on 2.0, 2.0, right? Right there, just click on 2.0, and that's it. Right? So you're all set up, right? It's all set up. So right now you have double line spacing, you have your font size in 12, you have your font style in Times New Romans, and then you have your margins and normal, right? You're using the normal margin. So the first thing you want to do always, right? You want to always create your front page, right? The APA style requires a font page. I mean a front page, right? So now, what I always tell, the trick about this is before you write anything in your front page, before you even write a word, so the first thing you have to do is you have to leave some space, right? Because as we all know, the first phrase or sentence in your front page should be the title of your essay, right? So you just can just leave your space. Now, to do that, I always tell students to just click on enter, the enter button. Just click on it 4 times, right? 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Just 4 times, right? And then you write your title. Let's imagine my title is how to teach the Bible. Just imagine that's my title, right? Now, the rule for your title, for writing your title is this. For the APA style requires that you set your title in center, right? You center it in the front page, and then you also put it in bold, right? So you just highlight, right? You center it. So you just go up here, as you can see, to the indent tabs, right? So you put it, just click on this right here, center text, right? Click on center text right here. And it goes to the center, right? And then you highlight, again, and then you click on B right here in the font tabs. Click on this B to make it bold, right? Bold. So right there is the title of your essay, How to Teach the Bible, right? And then now for you to write the next items in your front page, you have to just click enter twice. That's all, just twice. 1, 2, right? And again, you can, if you want, if it's suitable for you, you can click it 3 times. You don't have to click it twice, like 1 or even 4, right? So, and then you write, first thing you write is your name, all right? Your name. So maybe I'll just write my name, right? And the next thing you write is your department. And then the name of your university, right? The course code, right? When I say course code, I mean something like CHE 501, 501, something like that. And then after you write your course code, you write your professor's name. After you write your professor's name, the next thing you want to do is write your date. All right, so your date should be written, again, remember your date should always be written in full. So when I say in full, I mean something like May Yeah, something like this, right? So don't write all in numericals, right? So write in full. So that's it right there, right? So the difference is this, right? So when you're writing your title, it's centered and it's also in bold, right? But then for your name, department, university, course code, professor's name, and date, it should not be in bold. They should not be in bold, right? So that's it right there. So now we're done with the front page. So the next part you want to insert would be your page number. Now, according to the rules for the latest APA 7 edition, right? So you should not, you don't have to have a running head for your page number, right? With APA, and at least for students, right? For students, you don't have to put a running head for your page number, right? All you just need is simply your page number, right? On the right hand side, right? But then if you're writing as a professional, right? Or if you're writing as a, maybe you're writing a research for a government lab, right? You would have to put a running head. But as a student, you don't have to put a running head. So all you need is just your page number. So how do you put your page number? So all you just do is click on insert here. You go to the top right after your home tab, click on insert. And then once you click on insert, once you click on insert, you should click on page number, right? You see the page number right here. Click on the arrow facing down, right? And then click on page number, right? So as we all can see, it's all set. So you have to change the position to the top right. So top of page, not bottom of page, top of page. And then you click OK. So that's it right there. Page number appears, and then it automatically arranges itself, in following pages or in subsequent pages, right? So that's how you arrange your page number, or that's how you set up your page number, right? So then, now that we've set up our front page, right? The next part we need to learn, right? The next part we need to learn is the level of heading, right? The level of headings, right? So how do you write your title in your body paragraph, and how do you write subsequent headings or subheadings in your in the body of your essay, right? So that will be the next part we'll be discussing right now. So now let's imagine I'm teaching you, how to, let's imagine we're talking about this topic. Let's imagine our topic is rice, right? The magic of rice. Let's imagine that's our topic, right? We want to discuss rice. We want to discuss the idea of rice. Right? I'm sure you all eat, I'm sure many of you eat rice, you understand? And I'm sure many of you also eat some grains. So I'm sure you know what rice is, right? So the magic of rice, we just want to discuss rice. You understand? So imagine this is the title right here. This is the title. We have this title right here. So for the APA format, right, the first level of heading, right, should be in center case, right? So like what we have here, let's imagine it was here, right? This title should be at the center, right? Should be at the center. So all you just have to do is highlight first, click on your home, and then go to the indent portion of your home tab, and then click on the center here. Click on center text here. right? That's it. So, and the next thing you want to do is put the title in bold. Always put your titles in bold, right? So click on, go to your home tab, go to the font portion of your, right? That's it. So that's how to write the first title or the first level of heading in your essays, right? But then there could be a second level of heading, which could be, let's imagine, types of rice. Types of rice. You get it? Types of rice. So that would be like a second level of heading. You understand? So that will be, so for you to write the second level of heading, right, it should be left aligned in bold case and in title case, right? And also to go back to our first level, right, one thing you notice is that the first words, right, the first words in each, the first letter in each word right there, they are all written in capital letter, right, apart from the prepositions, right? So just take note of that. So meaning that in short, would say they are all written in title case, right? Or would say they are all written in uppercase. You understand? So now let's go back to the second level. So if you're going to be talking about types of rice, that's actually like a subtopic under the magic of rice. You understand? So types of rice, that's level 2, right? So this level 2 right here, this right here should be left indented. And actually the way it is, this is left indented, right? It should be left indented. And then it should also be in bold, so highlights, right? And also if you want to, another way to bolden your highlighted words is by clicking Control B, or for those using the Mac, Command B. So Control B, and then it turns into bold, right? It emboldens. And then the next thing, it's also written in title case, right? The first letter in each words right there, they're all written in capital letter apart from the prepositions, right? So that's it right there. And so that's how to write the second level, right? The second level, right? And now if you're going to go to the, let's imagine the types of rice, third level, right? Brown rice. Let's imagine we want to discuss brown rice. Brown rice, right? Just put in Asian rice. I'm just gonna put it that Asian rice, parboiled rice. Right. So let's imagine we have this right here as the types of rice. So this will be the top level. Let's imagine you want to discuss brown rice, you want to discuss Asian rice, you want to discuss parboiled rice, right? If these were actually real types of rice, you understand? So this would be like the third level because there are discussions under the types of rice. So this would be your third level right here. So for the third level, all you just have to do is put it in bold, right? And then they should all be in italics. And they should all be in title case. Right? So this is the third level of heading, right? Third level of heading. Right? So now one other thing is you have to understand is that, so now if we go to according to the APA style too, we have about 5 levels, right? So we're going to be discussing other levels too. So now that we've discussed the third level, let's go to the fourth level right now. Let's imagine under brown rice, right? We also want to further discuss, you know, the types of brown rice. Right? So that's so for that, and then under Asian rice, we want to discuss the types of Asian rice. All right. So for this, so these two right here. So these two right here, right? would call them the fourth level, right? Because they are discussions under the third level. You understand? So what we are going to do in that case, right? What we are going to do is, it's not supposed to be in italics, right? It's not supposed to be in italics. The fourth level is not supposed to be in italics. So take that off. It's supposed to be in bold, right? It's supposed to be in bold, right? But then one thing is that it's supposed to be supposed to also be indented, right? So you indent it, right? So all you just have to press on your keyboard, just put your cursor right in front of the title, and then on your keyboard, press TAB, the tab button. TAB, the tab button. Yeah. Yeah. So this will be your fourth level right there. Right? This will be your, that will be your fourth level. Just right there. Now you might decide to have a fifth level. Let's imagine you're writing the types of rice, and then 1 minute. Let's imagine the types of rice here are types of brown rice, right? Let's imagine we have the Ghanaian and brown rice. Let's imagine you're going to discuss the Ghanaian brown rice and Ghanaian brown rice and the Kenyan brown rice. No, sorry, the Liberian brown rice. Right? Let's imagine you're going to, but then under these types, let's imagine you're going to discuss the Ghanaian brown rice. Just want to discuss, I mean, you want to discuss the types of Ghanaian brown rice. Let's imagine you want to discuss the types of Ghanaian brown rice. All right. So all you have to do, so this will be your fifth level. This will be the fifth level because it's discussing an idea under the types of brown rice. Right. So that will be the fifth level. All you just have to do is, yes, you indent, it's already indented right here. And then you put it in bold, it's already in bold, and then you italicize. All you just have to do is italicize right there. So to italicize, another way to italicize is just click Control I. But for those using the Mac computer, you click Command I. So Control I. So this is level 1, right? Level 2, right? Level 3. As you can see here, this is level 3, this is level 4, and this is level 5. Right? Now, the next thing we want to also discuss is this. Very simple, right? Where do you start your paragraphs after each levels or each title level, right? Where do you start your paragraph? So since this is your first level, right? The first place you want to start your paragraph is right below, right? Right below. Just start a new line. You start on a new line. So on a new line, right? The magic, just start your essay on a new line, the magic. So you take the bold off, right? The magic of rice. Then keep writing on and on and on, right? Now, when you're writing about the types of rice here, which is level 2, right? Again, text will start on a new line. The types of rice are prominent, blah, blah, blah. Remove the bold. You don't need the bold, you only need the bold for your, right? So that's it. Types of rice, brown rice, and all that. Right? And then same here. You have, so for level 3, right? Same thing, right? Start on a new line, right? Brown rice is sufficient provider of protein, blah, blah, blah. Start that way. Now, that's for level 3. Now, for level 4, right? For level 4, you start on the same line with the title, right? So, but then you put a colon first, a colon. Sorry. You put a colon, and then that's the first thing you do, and then you start writing your essay, right? The Ghanaian, the types, sorry. So you put a colon, so right here. So since this is the 4th level right here, just put a colon. So the Ghanaian after studying all brown rice, all types of brown rice, all 2 types, right? Yeah, 2 types, right? Right? So that's it right there. So for the 4th level, right here, you start your text or your phrase or your discussion on the same line with the title, right? But then you must separate the discussion and the title with a colon, right? A colon. That's it. So the same rule applies here. Same rule applies to the 5th level. The same rule applies to the 5th level. All right. So all you just have to do is, write on the same line, separate your discussion, separate the discussion and the title using a colon, right? So the Ghanaian rice, blah, 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 right? So that's just it. Right. So as we also, so we've actually discussed how to arrange your headings, right? But actually for many of you here, you might not have up to 3 levels. In fact, you might not have up to 5 levels. You might just have only 2 levels in your essays, right? But then if you have up to 5 levels, this is how the headings should be arranged right here, right? That's how they should be arranged. All right. So The next part we want to discuss right now, right, is how to, generate in-text citation, right? How do we generate in-text citation, right, using the APA format? How do we generate in-text citation, right? So, 1 minute. So generating in-text citation. Now, before you generate your in-text citation, so this should be your first rules, right? In fact, before you write your essay, the first thing you always want to do is generate your in-text citation, right? That should be the first thing you should do, right? Because that will make your citation, or that will make the insertion of your citation very much easy, right? So the first thing you want to do before you write your essay is just generate your in-text citation, right? So so the first thing you click on, so you go straight up to the tabs above, and then the first thing you want to click on right here is references, right? Click on references. Right? So once you click on references, these tabs pop up, right? And then immediately the first thing you want to click on, or the first thing you want to also work on is setting up your citation format, right? Setting up your citation format. As you can see here, my citation format is already in the APA style. You can see it APA right here, right? But for some of you, it might not be set that way. So all you just have to do is click on these arrows facing up and down here, and then just click on your preferred citation style, right? As you can see, there are many citation styles right here. So just click on the one you want to use, right? So you click on APA right here. So that's just how to do it, right? And then immediately you do that, right? Immediately you do that. So for you to actually like create a citation, right? You click on insert citation, as you can see here, insert citation. Right? Insert citation, right? So that's just what you do right there. And for that, first thing you would want to do is, come in 1 minute. For that, the first thing you want to do is set up your type of source, right? First thing you would want to do is set up the type of source, right? So you might want to use a website source, and then, but then we don't use website source every time. We use scholarly journals, right? And scholarly articles most of the time, right? So, so you set up your type of source. You see these arrows facing up and down. You click on it, right? So you click on it, right? So once you click on it, you set up your source, right? Or you set up your type of source, as you can see here. Now, for many of you, maybe you might be citing a book, right? So so you click on book, right? If you're citing an article in a journal, you click on the article in journal. If you're citing an article in a periodical, you click on it. If you're citing on a conference proceedings, you report, you just choose from the style you want to cite. So right now, let's imagine I just choose book, right? Click on book, right? So all I have to do is type in the author's name first, but then this is how you should do it, right? Do not type in the author's name, right? Do not type in the author's name. So what you do is you click edit here. As So click on edit. And then this is where I type in the name. Now for APA style, for the first name, right, and middle name, all you just need is the initials, right? So for the last name, you write it in full, right? For instance, I might be writing, let's imagine the last name is Blooms, right? And the first name is, maybe the first name is George, right? First name, but then instead of writing George, I write G, right? So G, right? You don't need to put the middle initials, it's not necessary, right? So, but then there are times when a book or a source has more than one author, or a source has multiple authors, right? So what you do in this situation is that you click on the plus sign here. There's a plus sign there, just click on the plus sign. And then you write the second author's name, right? That's last name should be, let's imagine the last name is Fins, right? And the first name is maybe John, right? You can just write J, right? And then you put a period after the initials. Very, very important. You must always put a period after the initials, right? Put a period, right? And then you click OK here. So as you can also see here, right? When I wrote Blooms, G, I kept a period after the initial, right? So make sure you always put a period after the initials, right? For the last name, all you just need to write the last name. And then for the first name, J, the initials, and always put a period after the initials. Then you click OK. Click OK. Now it appears here, right? As you can see, it appears here. Now, there are times when the author of an article or the author of a book might be like an organization or a corporation, right? So instead of filling in the author space, you click on this corporate author, right? You click on the corporate author. Just click on this box here, and then you fill in the field, or then you fill in the field with the name of the corporate author, right? It could be the CDC, right? You know, Center for Disease Control and Prevention, right? You fill that, right? So that's just it. Now you write the title of your essay. That's the next thing you always want to do, right? Just write title of your essay. Title could be, let's say, okay, how to prepare, right? How to prepare for an exam. I'm sure many of you might be wondering why I'm writing in smaller case. Yes, so for APA 7, when you're writing the title of your articles or the title of your source, it should be written in smaller case, right? So, but that's when you're writing the title of your source for your reference page, right? This is just only applied to the reference page, right? So then the city, can say the city could be Illinois, right? And then you can say the publisher, maybe I'll just say Golden, right? And then the year, right? Maybe 2022, right? So that's it. We're all done here. And then you just click OK. right? Just click OK. And then the in-text citation appears here. As you can see, it appears here, right? As you can see, it appears here. But then you can also, remember, you can also delete it. You can delete it if you want. It's already stored in your system, right? It's already stored in your PC or your Microsoft Word application, right? So feel free to delete it anytime, or this citation anytime. So you can just delete this here. You can just double click on it. And then you see these 3 dots here. Click on those and then enter your delete button, right? Just push your delete button and it goes, right? So now, everything I've said so far, right? Everything I've said so far is only applied to those using the Mac PCs, right? Or the Apple PCs, right? But then I'm just going to show you an instruction. Right now, I'll show you an instruction on how to generate in-text citation if you're using the Windows computer, right? So 1 minute. All right. So for those using the Windows computer, right, what you just have to note is this, right? The first thing you have to do, first thing first, right, is this, right? You click on references, right? You click on references, and then once you click on references, the next thing you want to do is set up your style. Come here to style, set it up to APA citation. All you just have to do is click on this arrow facing down, right? Click on this arrow facing down, right? And then once you click on the arrow facing down, right, you set up your system to APA citation or APA format, right? And then for you to create citation, right, or for you to create a citation, you click on insert citation right here. Insert citation. And then once you click on the insert citation, this pops up. These 2 icons pops up here. And then you click on add new source, right? Add new source, and then you click on it. So once you click on that, right, you'll be able to, the box, right, would pop up, right? The box containing, so this box would pop up right here, right? This would pop up right here, right? And then you can just fill in the fields as discussed previously, right? Everything we discussed, just fill it in, and yeah, you'll be able to generate your citations, right? So that's how to just do it, right? So this ends the first session, right? In the second video, you'll be able to find other discussions on how to generate the APA citation, right? And also how to format our essays or our assignments using the APA style. Thank you very much.